Hello and welcome. This is Chrisanne. I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. Today we are going to be making some greeting cards. Now, you can use these as greeting cards or you can use them as journaling spots in your journals. So keep that in mind. Just because I'm using them as a card doesn't mean you have to use them as a card. We are going to be doing some quilt. They're going to be washi quilts. So we are going to create some patterns with some washi, and then I have my lovely punch here that we're going to use. So I have this whole collection of washi tapes on this lovely metal holder here. And if you have watched some of my hauls in the past, you'll see I got this on Temu, and I'm not buying on Temu right now because here in the United States, the shipping and the tariffs are just ridiculous. And I feel bad. I feel very bad for the sellers, and it's certainly not any fault of theirs, but to pay $2.50 per item unless I buy $30+ from one particular seller is not always feasible for me. Sometimes the Temu website doesn't let you buy $30 from the same person, depending on if they're running like a different promotion or something. So I have paused my Temu shopping for quite a while. And I feel bad because I was loving all the stuff I was getting from them. Now, unless things change or I can get $30 of things from the particular seller, but I've noticed that the pricing has gone way up. Things are not the same price on Temu. So anyways, I had got this in a set of 3 on Temu. Found the exact same thing on Amazon. I will try and remember to link it. If I don't remember to link it, and it's something that you're interested in, it's okay to reach out to me and say, hey, I'm looking for that. Can you help me find it? I have a whole bunch of these with different sort of themes. I do mine according to theme. Different themed washi. And I can hang them up on hooks, and I love it. Now, you can remove them. I am choosing not to in the moment because it's a little twist thing that's on these. Hold on, I'll show you in a minute. This. Sometimes that can be difficult on my hands. I'm having a lot of issues with my hands right now. I was wearing my brace the other day. I'm supposed to wear braces. You can tell I do, right? So I was actually wearing my brace the other day. I do wear them when I drive. I was wearing my brace the other day. Get to the doctor's office. My brace split. They're very, very, very hard plastic braces. It's crazy. I've been wearing, not this particular brace, but I've been wearing this type for over 30 years. And it split right here and it pinched my finger, and oh goodness, did that hurt. So I can't get back into my OT to get some new braces made for 3 weeks. And I tried sort of repairing it, but I just can't fix this particular one. It's the material that it's built out of. They're custom made for me. So I will get another set, and I'll be all set. And he knows me, the OT. And I've designed a new brace that I think will help me better. And he's pretty open. He knows what I do for a living. And he also knows I have to wear it, and I have to be comfortable and functional in my braces. So I'm going to approach him with my idea. So you might see me wearing a new designed brace. We'll see. Not that you've ever seen me in my braces to begin with, because you haven't. But, I mean, there's nothing wrong if I need to wear a brace. But they are they're a lot restrictive for my hand movements. And that's why I don't always wear them here when I'm doing videos. I do make art with them, but they're restrictive. All right, we're nearing the end of this particular paper. Now, let's get this fully covered in washi, and then I am going to make sure everything is pushed down really, really tightly and nicely. Is that going to fit there? Yeah. Might hang off a little bit, but that's okay. There we go. Okay, let's get these pushed back down. Okay, let's move this. See, it's this thing. It twists. And sometimes it twists easily and sometimes it doesn't. For my hands, for somebody else, it's probably perfectly fine. But for me, it can be problematic. Okay, let's move this. Let's take this, and we're going to press all of this washi down. And look, I made some custom, I don't know, custom paper. There. Okay, so I have this hexagon punch. Now, this I did get on Temu quite a while ago. You can use squares, you can use circles, you can use hexagons, you can use triangles. You can use whatever works for you. One thing that I do need to do is I do need to come in and trim away some of the paper so I can get my punch in and utilize as much of the paper as possible. Let's see, that's not going to work there. But it will work going that way. And these little bits that I'm not punching out, I'm still going to keep these because I have some smaller punches that I can punch those out of. I'm not going to do it on, that doesn't fit there. I'm not going to do it here right now. I will do it another time. Let's turn that washi over. Oh, it's been so cold here. Is that going to line up right? You know what? Come in and trim this. It's been so cold here. It's spring. It's just about summer. It's supposed to be a lot warmer than what it is. And oh, I've been freezing. Oh, darn. It's not going to fit. I like that butterfly. All right, we're going to keep these. I'll use them for some other punches and make other things with those. Okay, how many do we have here? Let me put this away. Let me put this away. Put this away over here. So I have some black paper. Whenever I make cards, actually let me get my bone folder back out. Whenever I make cards, I like to have everything layered with a black paper. To me, that just sort of makes everything pop. See, it's a perfect layer. Now, I haven't measured these. I have no idea. Oh, that one's got a funny cut to it. I'll save that one to a spot. Let's see here. There. Like this spot. Nope, that's not the right spot. We'll do that there. And then I'll trim it. And then I'll put it there. Yeah, we're going to need to make some more. There we go. Okay, let's make a whole bunch more. But this is what we're doing. Put that in there. And let me grab the washi again. There we go. I probably should have had some of these pre-done, but I didn't, and that's okay. You are crafting along with me in the moment. And the washi I got on Temu as well. It was a nature set. This can be very meditative. It can be fun. Oh, I split it. All right, well, that's fine. Works out there. I will save that for something else. And I will come back in with this one. There. Did I get that over enough there? Yeah. This is creating my own unique paper. All right, let's come back in with this flower. I'm not quite getting over to this edge enough here. So I'm going to start doing that. I love this one. And let's come in with this one. That's pretty too. It's a nice big one. Oh, I didn't do that music one. Let's do that music one. I like this one. All right. I come in at the end and really press them all down. Okay, and now let's see which one will fit. That one, okay. This is the one I ripped. All right, I'm not going to tuck all these back in because I might be coming back to this. Okay, let's get the bone folder and we're going to press all of these nice and flat. I keep the paper on my table to cut down on the glare. And let's press these over. There. Don't really need to, but what the heck. Press those over, and I want to rip this one off. There. Okay, let's give this one more final press. I mean, it's pretty just like that to use for a project. Okay, now let's come back. And we'll punch a bunch of these out. And I need them going in all different directions. So I'm going to do that right now. That one's fully in the punch. Okay, and let me see if I trim this, if I can get some. I might be able to. I don't know, let me see. Let's trim a little bit of this away. Yeah. Perfect. I need to trim this. Perfect. Oh, I got a better effective use out of that one than I did the last sheet I made. So I'll have to remember that. Okay, well, I'm going to need those. Let's grab this again. We'll do two at the same time. Okay. Maybe I should start it in the middle and see how it goes from the middle. So this one is a different configuration. Yep. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start gluing some of these down. So let's start with my middle one. Let's approximately find the middle. Not the middle. I could measure it, but I'm not going to. Now I'm leaving a little bit of space. I will come and trim these. Yeah, this is way further down, but that's okay. When I trim these, I can put them other places. If you're an actual quilter and you're watching me, you're probably thinking, oh gosh, what is she doing? That is okay. This is called doing it my way. Okay, let's glue this part down. And just let that kind of chill out there for a moment. And I'm going to put this one here, and then the other side I'll cut and put right there. Okay, here's one. Let me start trimming these. these are my cut pieces. I'm going to put that one there. Put that one right there. And I don't think I'm going to be able to reuse these. Cassie Rose is in here. Yeah, no. Nope. All right, so we'll move those over there because I'll use those for a different project. But this one, I'm going to use that there. That one there. I hope I have enough for that one. We'll find out. So I need to do one here and one here. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want that one there. I'll put that one there. And then we'll do that one there. Little cockeyed, but that's all right. All right, let's come and trim these. And I'm going to keep those little pieces over there. There. I feel like it needs another mat. We'll probably do another one. You know, I might come in and trim this. That's what I might do. I might come and square this up on my paper cutter. Okay, let's come back to this one. Okay, so let's glue this one a little bit better in the middle. Middle-ish. Okay. If you don't like bugs, you probably won't appreciate some of my work. There's a lot of bugs in a lot of the things I make. See, this one's over a smidge more, but that's okay. If I'm going to come in and trim these up, I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. I mean, I think this is quite meditative. I hope if you give it a try, you find it meditative as well. But, I mean, like I said, you can use any shape. Add a little more glue there. All right, that will be perfect right there. I don't know if I added, no, I didn't add enough glue there. Okay. I don't know, I might like this way that I cut it a little bit better than the last sort of configuration. Play around with it, see what you like. Yeah, I think I want it up here. I like those birds. They're mostly going to be there. Then that I can trim to put there. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. No, I can't. Oh, it's not big enough. Let's try these. Darn. Kind of is going a funky way, but you know what? It fits. We are going to do that. There. Okay. Of course, I probably could have used one of these. That's all right. Okay, there. And I'll keep these for another one, just in case. Oh, I like that one. I think I like this one better than this one. I mean, I like them both. But I want to come in with my paper cutter. I kind of want to trim open these up just a hair. You know what? We'll do a smidge off there. We'll do a smidge right there. And then let's do a little bit right here. Okay, and let's measure this. And by measure, I mean eyeball. Okay, I need to take a smidge off each of the short sides. Okay, let's eyeball this again. Oh yeah. That looks good. Okay, let's get some glue on this, and then I'll come in and I'll trim the other one up. Oh, I was going to do something to this before I... Darn. I'll measure this on the other one. So you can leave it like this if you want, or you can come in and add some words. And I was contemplating just doing a thing right across. Oh, it kind of takes away from it. I was going to stamp some words on this. Let me grab my other one. Let's eyeball this one. I am going to take a little bit off right here. There. That looks good. You know, I'm not sure I'm going to stamp a saying on these. I like the liquid glue because it gives me wiggle room. So I have a whole bunch of these papers that I cut. I don't think I'm going to like that. I'm covering up too much of the... I hate it when I see people make beautiful, beautiful things. And then they come in and they cover it all up. I don't know. Let's stamp a couple things. These I'm going to keep because I will use these in another project. And this is the one. I wanted to use the You're in My Thoughts. This one. Let's give it a try. Let's audition it. Oh, that's not going to stick. Oh, it's losing some of its static here. Let me just leave it that way. And let me come in with an ink pad. Just see what I got here. There's a lot of green, so let's use this one. We'll do a couple. That one's kind of big. We'll do this one. That one's smaller. You didn't see my Stampin' Up! Haul. Go check that out. I got some amazing deals. Okay. I don't know. I don't like covering that much of this stuff up. I don't know. All right, we'll do one right here. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to wrap it around. Well, let's glue it first. Okay, and then I'm just going to wrap this around here and glue it and wrap that around here and glue that. Oh, that is glued. Okay, that one's not staying glued. I could tape it too, but I'm not gonna. And then when I come in and I glue all this down, that will help keep that all attached. Okay, let's line this up and give it a good press, especially right here. And then this needs bling, of course. So I just put my bling away earlier. And let me grab this. You know what? I think I'm going to use some of the dark green. Those even. There. Okay. Or should I do 5? Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. I do tend to be more is more, but I'm going to leave this. Okay, so here's this one. Let me put this here to dry. Now this one, do I want to add, where's my punch? I don't know. Oh no, I can't. But if I go like this, let me try it on this end. No, I don't like that. I can't cut straight. Did I cut straight? I'm just going to glue that there. There. It needed a something. Okay. We're just going to glue that down. I don't know. Maybe you were saying it looked better before. Maybe it did. It probably did. Well, I'm gluing all this down before I've even glued it to a card. Normally, I glue it to a card first. All right. Let me grab my bone folder. I need to crease this a lot better. There. Okay. Now, I also have an idea. If you don't have washi tape to decorate your fun paper, there's card number 2. Put that there to dry. If you don't have washi tape, just cut a whole bunch of shapes from scrapbooking paper or ephemera. This is a plain card, but this is all scrapbooking paper, and of course it's all double-sided. So now I need to decide what side I want to use. There's 2 papers here. Then I could do I don't like the way that pattern is going. I don't really care for the way that pattern is going either. But it is what it is. And then I will, what am I going to put there? I haven't used this one. Let me put this one here. And we'll put this one here. Okay. The whole thing needs to be shifted this way. But I'm going to trim it, so not a big deal. I'll just do it slightly over. So here's another way that you can do it if you don't want to do the washi. Just use scrapbooking paper. You can use different book pages. So many different things you can use. I mean, if you're like me, you have a collection of papers anyways. Just get out that collection of papers. Oops. There. Did I glue it right? Oh, I've been gluing these wrong. But okay, that works. It has been raining here for like a week. And it sounds like it's raining out there again right now. I've not been able to do outside videos, which is very sad. I could use that purple. Which was the one? Was it this one? Yeah. Let's use that purple. And then I can use some over here. But you know what? I'm going to trim the whole thing up. Okay. Oh, I put my scissors away. Okay, there's that. I'll put all these back in my bucket in a little bit. All right, let's trim this up. I'm going to trim that edge so I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to trim that edge so I don't have to worry about that. I'm just going to trim this edge just to square it up. Oh, it's pouring out. It's not just raining, it's pouring. It's a little off, but that's okay. You know what I could do is I could hold this one this way. And do the words right there like that. Maybe I'll do that. Let me grab my ink. Should I use the green? Yeah, let's use the green again. Oh, darn. That's what happens when it loses its sticky. I don't like that. I just have to put a little bit of water on the back of the stamp, and it will get its static back. There. Okay. I am going to glue this down, and then I'm going to come in and trim it. So let's line this up here. Put it in a relatively clean spot. There. And this is my way of doing quilting. Let me move these because there's wet glue on them. Let's see, did this one? Some of these lined up well and some of them didn't line up well when I was cutting them. There. Eggs. Popping right out. Let's see. So we have 3 cards that we got made, and I did these obviously off camera. I have enough to make a lot more cards. I didn't put any bling on this one, but I might. Sometimes I don't put bling on cards if I want to put them through the mail. It makes them thinner. But if I'm going to do bling, I'd do one on either side of that. So we have this card. We have this card. I like the washi ones. I like this one. Still drying. And then we have that card. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you give this a try. Love to see what you come up with. You can always tag me on Blue Sky and Instagram. I'm Chrisanne1234 on both of those. And please give my pages a like. I would appreciate that. And please subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate that. I'm really trying to get my numbers way, way, way up. So check that out. Thanks so much for tuning in. Take care and be free.